Dear third prep, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud with you today to introduce a new mathematics lesson. Today, inshallah, we have the last lesson in this term. This is geometry. It's unit 5, lesson 4. The lesson is called equation of straight line given the slope and y-intercept. This lesson represents the opposite of lesson linear function. In this lesson, in the linear function, we took the equation of straight line, in which the question, he gave me the equation and I change the equation into graph, and from the graph or from the equation I find the missing parts. But today, inshallah, in this lesson we have the opposite operation. He will give me some givens, and from this given I will change them into equation of straight line. So in this given we are going to learn how to create the equation of the straight line. Okay, let's start the lesson. First, we have to learn how to the form of the equation ax plus by plus c equals 0. This is called the equation of straight line. Now we are going to learn what is the components of this equation. This equation formed from a, b and c. A, b and c are numbers, and x and y represent the variables, and these variables represent points on the graph. Okay, for example, if he asks me draw the equation 2x plus 3y minus 6 equals 0. Okay, this is an introduction question. Okay, this is not included in our lesson, but from this question I'm going to teach you how can we find the slope and y-intercept, and later I'm going to explain what the meaning of y-intercept. Okay, in this equation, to represent this equation on the number line, so I need to find two ordered pairs. On the graph I need to find the two ordered pairs and connect to them to find a straight line. Okay, number one, by putting x equals 0, why I put x equals 0? To cancel x. Okay, so I will find the opposite value of y like this. At x equals 0, so I will cancel x like this, then the equation will be 3x minus 6 equals 0. So I will send minus 6 to the other side to be plus positive 6 like this, 3x equal 6. So I will send 3 to the other side as a divide like this. So y equal 6 divided by 3 equal 2. So at x equal 0, y equal 2, I will put 0 and 2 on order pair like this. And then I'm going to represent this order pair on the graph like this to be at this point. Okay, this is the first step. Find order pair at x equals 0, y equal 2. Okay, now I will make the opposite operation. How come? I will put 0 in place of y. Okay, like this, at y equals 0, so we cancel y like this, and then we have equation 2x minus 6 equals 0, so I will send minus 6 to the other side to be 2x equal positive 6 like this, and then I'm going to send 2 to the other side to be 6 divided by 2 like this, which is equal 3. Now we have y equals 0 at x equals 3 represented at order pair like this, 3 and 0. 3 and 0 represented here. Okay, now we have 2 points. I can connect them like this. We get straight line. So this equation is an equation of a straight line. Okay, this is not the purpose of my example. I need now to find the slope and y-intercept. Okay, how can we find the slope? I can find the slope from the graph, or I can find the slope from the 2 points. Okay, from the graph, I explained before that the slope is y change over x change. Okay, here y change equal 2 units and x change equal negative 3. Why negative 3? Because here from 3, the motion from 3 to 0, okay, from 3 to 0, the motion to the left side is by negative direction. Then this is negative direction. So 2 over negative 3 equal negative 2 over 3. This is the slope. But I will find the slope as usual from the 2 points, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, like this. The slope equal 2 minus 0 over 0 minus 3, which is equal negative 2 over 3. By looking carefully to negative 2 over 3 and the equation, what do you observe? Again, by looking to negative 2 over 3 and the equation, what do you notice here? Well, I notice here that the equation, the slope is negative the number before x over the number before y. The number before x called coefficient of x. The number before y called coefficient of y. Then the slope is negative coefficient x over coefficient y, or negative a over b. Here this number is called a, this number is called b. It's negative a over b, or negative coefficient x over coefficient y. This is the first rule in this lesson. If we have this equation, then the slope equal negative a over b, or negative coefficient x over coefficient y, and we are going to solve problems by using this rule. Now he asked me about y-intercept. What is y-intercept? The word intercept means enclose, which the distance enclosed between the intersection and the origin. What does it mean, Mr. Ahmed? Again, the distance included between the point of the intersection with y and the origin point. Here, the line intersect y at the point 2. Okay, what is the distance between 2 and the origin? It's 2 units. This is called the intercepted part of y-axis. So, if he asks me what is the intercepted part of y-axis, it equals 2 units. So, the intercepted part of y-axis equal 2 units. Okay, by looking to the steps, which part give me the intercepted part? If you clever, you will notice at x equal 0, y equal 2, at 0 and 2. This is the intercepted part. So, if we need to find from this equation, to find the intercepted part, we put equal 0, okay, it gives me the intercepted part of y. Okay, now from this example, I need to learn only 3 items. The first item, that this equation is represented by straight line. This is the first item I need you to learn. Number 2, the slope. The slope equal negative coefficient x over coefficient y. Number 3, if I need to find y-intercept, then I put x equal 0. It gives me the intercepted part of y-axis. Okay, now let's solve a problem about the slope and y-intercept from this equation. Here in this example, example 1, find the slope and the intercepted part of y-axis by each of the following straight lines. Number 1, 2x minus 3y minus 6 equals 0. Okay, first I need to find the slope. Okay, here a equal 2, b equals negative 3, m, or the slope, equals negative a over b, which is equal negative 2 over 3. This is the slope. Okay, now I need to find y-intercept. So I will at x equal 0. The equation at x equals 0, so I will cross x like this. Equation will be negative 3y minus 6 equals 0. Okay, negative 3y. I will send negative 6 there to be positive 6. Okay, then I will divide by negative 3. So y equals negative 2. This is y. But what is the intercepted part of y-axis? Okay, if I tried to draw this one like this, it's not required but to make you understand. Okay, y equal negative 2 here in this position. The line intersect y at like this, y at y-axis at y equal negative 2. What is the distance between this point and the origin? It's 2 units. Okay, I wrote here the distance. I set the distance by positive sign because the distance is not negative. So when he asked me what is the intercepted part or what is the length intercepted from y-axis, I will ask him, I will answer him, it's positive 2, but from the negative part of y-axis. So the line, I will describe the line intercept apart equal 2 units from the positive part of y-axis, and I had a mistake here, it's negative part of y-axis, not positive part of y-axis. From the negative part of y-axis, the line intercepts a part of 2 units from the negative part of y-axis. This is a description of y-intercept. Okay. Number 2, 4y plus 3x equals 8. Okay, here the coefficient of x called a, the coefficient of y called b. Then m equals negative a over b, which is negative 3 over 4. Okay, now at x equals 0, so I cancel x to find y-intercept. Therefore 4y equals 8. I will send 4 there as a divided by 4. Then y equals 2 units. Then I'm going to describe the line intercept a positive apart equal 2 units from the positive part of y-axis. Okay, number 3. Here in number 3, here coefficient x here is 1, So coefficient x is 1 over 2. Then a equals 1 over 2. And b equal coefficient y equals 1 over 3. So m equals negative a over b, which is negative 1 over 2 divided 1 over 3, which is equal negative 3 over 2. This is the slope. And at x equal to 0, so I will cross x, then y over 3 equals 1, send 1 multiply 3 multiply 1, so y equals 3. Now I'm going to describe therefore the line intercept a part of 3 units or equal 3 units from the positive part of y-axis. Okay, now I'm going to learn a new form of the equation of straight line called y equal mx plus c. The equation, or this is the main equation of our lesson. From the previous equation, ax plus by plus c, only I needed to identify the slope, which is negative a over b, and y-intercept, which is at y equal 0. Okay, now we have a new form of equation, y equal mx plus c. M and c are two numbers, and we are going to learn what is the meaning of m and c. And x and y are two variables. They represent the points of the graph, which represent the straight line. Okay, now by looking to this example, draw the equation y equal 2x plus 3, find the slope and y-intercept. Also, this example is introduction example, just to teach you how can we identify the slope and y-intercept from this equation. But this is not a new example. You have studied this example in the linear function, and you have studied this example in the second prep in the linear equation, okay, or the linear relation. Okay, to represent this equation graphically, now I'm going to draw a table like this, and here I will write x and here I will write y. Okay, and at x I will write any numbers. For example, I will write -1 here. Okay, if x equal -1, so 2 times -1 plus 3 equals 1. So y equal 1. Now I will put x equal 0. Oh, I will represent -1 and 1 on the graph like this, -1 and 1 here. Okay, now at x equal 0, 2 times 0 plus 3, 2 times 0 equals 0 plus 3 equals 3. So 0 and 3 were represented here. Okay, now at x equal 1, 2 times 1 plus 3 equals 5. 1 and 5 is here. Okay, now at x equal 2, 2 times 2 plus 3 equals 7. Okay, then here the point is 2 and 7. Now you find that the 4 points are collinear. I will connect them by a straight line like them. So this equation represent a equation of straight line, or represented graphically by a straight line. Now I need to learn how can I identify the slope from this equation and the y-intercept. Okay, what the slope? I can find the slope by three different ways. The first way, by looking to the graph. The slope is y change over x change. Okay, here y change equal 3 units and this part equal 1.5. 3 divided by 1.5 equal 2. So the slope equal 2. This is the first way from the graph. Another way from the table. Here x increase by 1. Negative 1 plus 0. Negative 1 to 0 equal 1. 0 to 1 equal 1. 1 to 2 equal 1. Then x increased by 1. Y increased here by what? Here from 1 to 3 we add 2. From 3 to 5 we add 2. From 5 to 7 we add 2. So the slope is positive 2, is the increase of y, but okay, but in condition that x increase by 1. So the slope by another way is equal 2. Okay, I have a third way to find the slope. How come? This is an order pair, negative 1 and 1. And this is another order pair, 0 and 3, by using the rule y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, now by looking carefully to what happened, the slope equal 2 and the coefficient of x, which is m, equal 2. Then m here is the slope. Then in this form, m is the slope. Okay, now I need to identify the y-intercept. I have explained before what is y-intercept. Y-intercept is the enclose of the straight line from the intersection point to the origin from 0 to 3. This is y-intercept, which equal 3 units. So y here equal y-intercept here equal 3 units. By looking carefully to what happened, here y-intercept equal 3. And this number, which is c, is y-intercept. Then m is the slope and c is y-intercept from this form of equation. We have to note we can identify y-intercept from the table like this by looking to 0 and 3. Okay, here as I said, m is the slope and c is y-intercept. Okay, excuse me, here back to this point 0 and 3. 0 and 3, okay, is the intersection point of the straight line and y-axis here. So I can find from the table the y-intercept at x equals 0. So the line intersect y-axis at the point 0 and c. Again, the line intersect y-axis at 0 and c. Finally, the equation y equal mx plus c. Form it from 4 items: y, m, x, and c. M is a slope. C is y-intercept. X and y represent the points of the straight line. Okay, if he asks you form an equation, okay, then you need to find m and c. You search about m and c. M, as I said, is the slope. C is the y-intercept. Okay. Now I will make a compare between the first form ax plus by plus c and the second form y equal mx plus c. Now the first form ax plus by plus c equals 0 and y equal mx plus c. How can we change from this form to this form? It's optional, because we solved problems about this form when we need to find the slope. It was negative a over b, and if I need to find y-intercept, I cross x, okay, which is mean at x equals 0. Okay, now how can we change from this form to this form? Remember with me the first example in this video. it was 2x plus 3y negative 6 equals 0, and I represented this equation in a graph like this. It was a straight line passing through 0, 2 and 3, 0, like this. The slope then was negative a over b, which is negative 2 over 3, if you remember, and y-intercept was 2 units, if you remember. Okay, to identify y-intercept, as I teach you, cross x, then send 6 there. It will be 3y equals 6, so y equal 2 units. Okay, now what? Now I will teach you how can I change this form into, okay, how can change this form into y equal mx plus c. Okay, I will start by the equation again by sending negative 6 to the other side. 2x plus 3y equals 6. Okay, so I will send 2x here. It will be 3y equal negative 2x plus 6. So I will send 3 there by divide. Then y will be negative 2 over 3x plus 6 over 3. The whole equation divided by 3. Okay, I will simplify. 2 over 3 will written the same, and 6 over 3 equal 2. The equation will be like this. So by looking carefully to this equation, negative 2 over 3 is the slope, as I said before, and plus 2 is the y-intercept. Here negative 2 over 3 equals the slope, and 2 equals the intercepted part. So I have here two forms of equation of straight line, this form and this form, but actually this is the most important one, y equal mx plus c. Okay, to find the slope from here, negative a over b. To find the y-intercept from here, put x equals 0. To find the slope from here, m is the slope. To find the intercepted part of here, of y here, is c. Okay, now let's solve the next questions. Example 2, find the equation of straight line f. Now, before starting to find the equations, the equation of straight line is y equals mx plus c. We need what? From this equation to form the equation of straight line, then we need m and c at every question. Okay, number 1, if the slope equal to and intercept a positive part of y-axis 7 units. Okay, here m equals 2 and c equals positive 7 because he said a positive part. Therefore, y equal 2x plus 7, and this is the equation. The equation is y equal 2x plus 7. Okay, it's very direct and very easy. Number 2, if the slope is negative 3 over 4 and the intercept from the negative part of y-axis 2.5, therefore m equals negative 3 over 4 and c equals 2.5. Therefore y equals negative 3 over 4x plus 2.5. Okay, this is the equation of straight line, y equal mx plus c. Number 3, slope equal half and passes through 0 and negative 3. Don't forget, the intersection with y-axis is 0 and c. Then this is c. C is negative 3. Okay, then half, then m equals half and c equals negative 3. Therefore, the equation y equal half x plus negative 3, again plus negative 3 equal negative 3. This is the equation equal half x minus 3 direct. Okay. Number 4, if the slope is negative 2 and passes through the origin. Passes through the origin is 0 and 0. So the point is 0 and the number, the second number is c. Then this number is c. Okay, then m equals negative 2 and c equals 0. Therefore, the equation is y equal negative 2x plus 0. I don't write plus 0. It's useless. So the equation is y equal negative 2x only. Okay, let's solve number 5. Don't forget y equal mx plus c, because I will use this form mx plus c. Okay, which passes through the origin. Passes through the origin. This is the origin. Therefore, c equal 0. Okay, and makes a positive direction of x-axis a positive angle whose measure 135. This is called theta equals 135. Okay, we studied before, if we have a theta, then m, or the slope, equal tan theta, which is 135, which is equal negative 1. So I have c equal 0, m equals negative 1. Therefore, the equation is y equal negative 1 x, which is negative x, plus 0, but I don't write 0. This is the equation of the straight line. Number 6, which cut a part of length unit from the negative part of y-axis. This is c, but c here equals negative 3, because he said from a negative part of y-axis, and parallel to the line whose equation 2x minus 3y equals 6. Remember with me the slope. If we have two straight lines parallel, then their slopes m1 and m2 are equal. Okay, m1 represent the slope of the given line, of this line. Okay, which is negative a over b. A equals 2, b equals negative 3. It will be negative 2 over negative 3, negative over negative, positive, equals 2 over 3. Since L1 parallel to L2, L1, okay, forever I represent L1 the given line, L2 the required line. Therefore, M2 equals M1, or M1 equal M2, both are the same, equals 2 over 3. Now we have C equals negative 3, M equals 2 over 3. Therefore, the equation is Y equals 2 over 3x plus negative 3, which is negative 3. This is the equation of the straight line. I see it's very, very easy lesson. Okay, the next, number 7. Here in number 7, which passes through the point 2 and the negative 1, and the slope equals 2. Okay, here don't forget y equals mx plus c. This is the form of the equation of straight line. Okay, m equal 2. from here. Therefore, y equal 2x plus c. I put in place of m 2, then y equal 2x plus c. Okay, the line passes through the point 2 and the negative 1. So I will say, using the point 2 and negative 1. How come? 2 is x and the negative 1 is y. I will put in place of x 2 and in place of y negative 1 to find c. Therefore, negative 1 equals 2 times in place of x 2 plus c. So negative 1 equals 4 plus c. Send 4 there to be negative 4. Therefore, c equals negative 1 minus 4 equals negative 5. Now, c equals negative 5 and m equal 2. Therefore, the equation is y equals 2x plus negative 5 or minus 5. Number 8, passing through the point negative 2 and 3 and perpendicular to the straight line whose equation y equal half x minus 5. Okay. When you see the word parallel or perpendicular, so you must use m1 and m2. Okay. Here m1 equal, from this equation, m1 equal half. Okay. Therefore, m2, because of the word perpendicular, equal, I will make upside down and change the sign. It will be negative 2 over 1, which is negative 2. So the slope, the required slope equal negative 2. Therefore, y equals negative 2x plus c. Okay, negative 2x plus c. Using the point negative 2 and 3. What does it mean? The line passing through negative 2 and 3. So negative 2 is x, 3 is y. So 3 equals negative 2 times negative 2 plus c. 3 equals 4 plus c. Send 4 here. Therefore, c equals 3 minus 4 equals negative 1. This is the value of c. Therefore, the equation is y equals negative 2x plus negative 1 or minus 1. This is the required equation. Okay, number 9. Passing through the point 1 and 2 and perpendicular to the straight line, passing through the 2 points 2 and negative 3, m and negative 4. Okay, now don't forget y equal mx plus c. Okay. The line perpendicular to AB. So I will write m1 equals from here y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, negative 4 plus 3 over 5 minus 2, which is equal negative 1 over 3. This is m1. Therefore, m2 equal, change the sign and upside down, it will be positive 3 because they are perpendicular. Okay, therefore y equals 3x plus c. Using the point 1 and 2, x and y. 1 is x, 2 is y. Therefore 2 equals 3 times 1, which is 3, plus c. Send 3 here. There's c equals 2 minus 3, which is negative 1. Then this is c. So the equation is y equals 3x plus negative 1 or minus 1. This is the required equation. Number 10. Passing through 2 and negative 2 and perpendicular to the straight line makes an angle 45 with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay, as the previous one, m1 equal, m1 makes 45 degrees, then equal tan 45 degrees equal 1. Therefore m2, because they are perpendicular, so m2 equal, change the sign and the upside down, it will be negative 1 over 1, which is negative 1. This is m2. Okay, this is the required m. Therefore y equals negative 1x plus c. Using the point 2 and the negative 2, therefore 2 is x, negative 2 is y. Negative 2 equals negative, in place of x I will put 2, it will be negative 2 and plus c. Send the negative 2 here, then it will be c equals negative 2 plus 2 equals 0. Therefore the equation is y equals negative x plus 0, but I will not write plus 0 here. Okay, this line is passing through the origin because c equal 0. If he asks me prove that the line passing through the origin, I will say since c equals 0, then the line passing through the origin. Okay, the next one. Number 11, which passes through the 2 points y minus 1 and 1 and 1. Don't forget y equals mx plus c. Okay, now I have only line, I don't have m1 and m2. So m equal what? M equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It will be 1 plus 1 over 1 minus 2, which is negative 2. Okay, this is m. So the equation will be y equal negative 2x plus c. using, oh, here in this question, the line passing through 2 points, 2 and negative 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, so I can use any of the 2 points, but I will choose the easier one, which is 1 and 1. So I will choose 1 and 1. In place of x, I will write 1. In place of y, I will write 1. It will be 1 equal negative 2 times 1 plus c. Okay, 1 equal negative 2 plus c. Send negative 1 here. So c equals 1 plus 2 equals 3. Therefore, the equation is y equals negative 2x plus 3. Number 12. Perpendicular to AB from its midpoint. The line, we need to find the equation that perpendicular to AB from its midpoint, and where A equal 1 and 3, B equal 3 and 5. First, I'm going to draw the line segment, and the line segment AB, here A, and here B. The line, we need to find its equation passing through the midpoint of AB. Okay, so step 1, I will call this point D. So D equal what? D equal the midpoint of AB. Okay, which is 1 plus 3 over 2 and 3 plus 5 over 2, which is 2 and 4. Okay, the line is perpendicular to AB. Okay, so I will find M1, which is the slope of AB. It equals 5 minus 3 over 3 minus 1, which is equal 1. Therefore, M2, and M2 here means the required slope. Okay, I will change the sign and make upside down. It will be negative 1. Okay, M2 equals negative 1. Therefore, y equal negative 1x or negative x plus c. Here the line passing through the midpoint, and the midpoint is D. Then I will say, using 2 and 4. 2 is x, 4 is y, so 4 equals negative 2 plus c. Please send negative 2 here. Then c equals 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6. Now I have c and already have negative 1 before. Therefore, the equation is y equals negative x plus 6. Okay, number 13. Passing through the points, the midpoint of the line segment AB, and parallel to another straight line y equal to x minus 5. Okay, now I will start with the line segment, which call AB. A, B. The line passes through the midpoint of AB. I will call it D. So D equal what? D equal is the midpoint of AB. 4 plus negative 2 or 4 minus 2 over 2, and 8 plus 4 over 2, which is equal 1, and 12 over 2 equals 6. Okay, then D equal 1 over 1 and 6. Here the line required is parallel to another line, 2y equal 4x minus 5, like this. Here this is the given line. Okay, this is the required line, and this is a given line. Okay, now I need to find m from here, but before finding m I will send 2 to reach the equation y equal to mx plus c divided by 2. Therefore y equal here 4 divided by 2 and negative 5 over 2, like this. 4 over 2 x minus 5 over 2. Therefore y equals 2x minus 5 over 2. Here I need m1 equals 2, coefficient of x. Therefore m2 here, because they are parallel, then m2 equals 2. Okay, m2 equals 2. Okay, therefore the required equation y equals 2x plus c using 1 and 6. Therefore 6 equal 2 times 1 equals 2 plus c, send 2 here. Therefore c equals 6 minus 2 equals 4. Okay, here I have c, and before I had m. Therefore the equation is y equals 2x plus 4. Now example 3. Find the equation of straight line with y-intercept from the coordinate axes, x-axis and y-axis, two positive parts of length 4 and 9 units. Okay, now I will draw the coordinate axis, x-axis and y-axis, like this, and the line intersect from x and y, two parts, intersect from x 4 units and from y 9 units. That means this point is 4 and 0, and this point is 0 and 9. Okay, okay, now I have c, because the line intercept 9 units. Therefore c equals 9, and it's very easy to find m equal by using the 2 points. Then it will be 9 minus 0 over 0 minus 4 equals negative 9 over 4. Now I have c and I have m. Therefore y equals negative 9 over 4 x plus 9. This is the equation of the straight line. Example 4. In this example, prove that the straight line AB, whose equation x minus 2y plus 8 equals 0, okay, where a equal 2 and 3 and b equal negative 1. Prove that AB parallel to the straight line passing through whose equation, this one, parallel to A and B. Okay, I need to prove that they are parallel, so I need M1 and M2. M1 from this equation equal negative A over B. Here A equals 1 and B equal negative 2. So it will be negative 1 over negative 2, which is 1 over 2. M2 equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It will be 1 minus 3 over negative 2 minus 2. It will be negative 2 over negative 4, which is 1 over 2. Since M1 equal to M2, therefore L1 parallel to L2. Okay, now we are going to study a very important remarks. Okay, remember with me, we studied in the constant function. The constant function is a function in which y equal number or x equal number. Okay, in this graph, if we need the equation of x axis, the equation of x axis is y equal 0. The equation of this line passing through 1 is y equal 1, y equal 2, y equal 3, y equal 4, y equal 5, and so on. I explained this one in the constant function. So any line parallel to x-axis is y equal number, and y-axis itself is x equal 0. 1, the line passing through 1 is x equal 1. The line passing through 2 is x equal 2. The line passing through 3 is x equal 3, and so on. So the equation of x-axis is what? Is y equal 0. The equation of y-axis is what? Is x equal 0. If the equation of straight line passing through A and B, for example, if we have a point here and we have a straight line passing through this point, and this straight line parallel to x-axis. Here this point is 2 and 4. X equal 2 and y equal 4. Okay, the line here parallel to x-axis, then the equation is y equal 4. And if I draw another line passing through this point and parallel to y-axis, I will take x. Its equation is x equal 2 because the line intersect at 2 and x coordinate equal 2. So if x equal a, here the line passing through parallel to y-axis is x equal a, and the line parallel to x-axis, its equation is y equal b, as the figure and as y explained, okay, by myself. Okay, let's solve the next example. Find the equation of straight line that passes through negative 3 and 2 and parallel to the two axes. Okay, here the graph, negative 3 and 2 in this position. As you see, the line that parallel to y-axis, the line parallel to y-axis, its equation, I'm going to take x. X equal negative 3 because the line intersect x at negative 3. It's very clear. And the line parallel to x-axis, here I will take y. Then the line is y equal 2. And it's clear because the line here intersect y at 2. So they opposite to each other. The line opposite to y, its equation is x. The line opposite to x, its equation is y. Example 6. Straight line whose equation as you see ax plus 2y minus 3 equals 0 is parallel to the straight line which passes through 2, 3, 1 and 5 which lie on the same plane. Find the value of a. Okay, from the first line here we have parallel, so I will find m1. m1 is a negative a over b, which is negative a over 2, and m2 from here 5 minus 3 over 1 minus 2, which is negative 2. Since L1 parallel to L2, therefore M1 equals M2, therefore negative A over 2 equals negative 2. Here I will write as 2 over 1. I can cross negative and negative to be easier. A equal 2 times 2 over 1. Therefore A equals 2 times 2 equal 4 over 1 equal 4. Then A equals 4. A straight line whose equation 2x minus ky equals 3 is perpendicular to the straight line y plus 3x plus 2 equals 0, then k equal. Here, from here I will find m1 equal negative a over b, which is negative 2 over negative k. It is equal to over k. This is m1. m2 equal negative a over b. Here a equals 3, b equal 1. Then m2 equal negative 3 over 1, which is negative 3. Okay, here m1 and m2 are not equal, but m1, because equal the upside down of this number and change the sign, then 2 over k equal changes the sign and the upside down, it will be 1 over 3. So k equal 2 times 3 over 1, which is 6. Number 2, the straight line whose equation, as we see, makes a positive angle with the positive direction of x-axis, its measure equal what? Here a equal 3, b equal negative 3. So m equals negative a over b, which is negative 3 over negative 3 equals 1. Therefore tan theta equals 1. Therefore theta equals shift tan 1 equals 45 degrees. Number 3, the straight line whose equation 2x plus 5y minus 10 equals 0 cuts from x-axis a part of length. To find the intersection of x-axis, cancel y like this, then 2y minus 10 equals 0. Okay, then 2x minus equal, I will send 10 there and send 2 there, then x equal 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Then the length equal 5 units. Drill 8, example 8. In the opposite figure, as we see here, B belongs to AC, A equal negative 4 and 0, B equal 0 and 3, AB equal BC, then complete the following. Okay, number 1, the coordinates of C. Okay, C here I will call it X and Y. Okay, then X plus negative 4 over 2 equals 0. X plus negative 4 over 2 equals 0. Send 2 there, therefore x minus 4 equals 0, then x equal positive 4. This is 4. Okay, and y, here y plus 0 over 2 equals 3. Y plus 0 over 2 equals 3. Send 2 there, multiply, then y equals 6. Then C equals 4 and 6. Okay. Triangle OAB. Triangle OAB. Tan A equal. Here, this is angle A. Okay, this length here 0, negative 4 and 0, then the length of this side equal positive 4 units because the length is 4, is positive number. And here 3, 0 and 3, then this one equal 3 units. Okay, it's very clear that the tan, which is the opposite over the adjacent, which is 3 over 4. Okay. Of course, don't forget that tan A equal 3 over 4. Therefore, M, which is the slope of the straight line, equals also 3 over 4. Okay, here the equation of AC is what? Here in AC we have M equals 3 over 4 and C is not point C. C is means the intercepted part, which is 3 units. Okay, then the equation is 3 over 4x plus 3. And this is the end of the lesson. I hope it was helpful for you. Okay, I hope inshallah to be understand. See you in the next term inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.